tomorrow all the things were gone. I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Welcome everybody here to the World Finals 4 of the Monster Energy League. Here tonight, we came to the Rebels field for the first time ever. Tonight we're going to kick off with the racing competition, and then it'll be followed by the best trick. All right, folks, we have a special treat for you guys. Robert O'Neill, you guys know him by being the stunt driver for the league. He's going to come out and he's going to make his way out right now. And we're going to see if he can land a double backflip as we're waiting for him to come out on the track. He's been given the go. And I think he's making his way out right now. First truck is the stunt truck to take a pass here on this beautiful Rebels field. World Finals 4 racing track. Let's see if Arjon can land it. Keep in mind, I don't think he's landed a double backflip before. Can he redeem himself tonight? We'll find out. He's going to do a few run-ups to make sure he's lined up nice. Then we'll see if he can land it, guys. It's going to be interesting here. Keep in mind, he has never landed this stunt before. If he can do it tonight, I know it's going to be a big weight lifted off of his shoulders. He's been getting a lot of smack talk lately because he hasn't been able to land it. But let's see if he can do it. Can he land it? Oh, and he lands it. First time Robert O'Neill has landed the double backflip. And what an occasion to land it at here at World Finals. The first time he had the chance to take the encore seat was last year, World Finals 3, and unfortunately he did not land it. And it looks like he got it back. He landed it here tonight. I know he's happy about that. And folks, that's going to be the first encore tonight. And let's get ready to kick off the racing competition.
Tide Power Pods have 85% more Tide.
Who needs that much more Tide?
Well, when giving your muddy dog a bath turns into you getting a mud shower. Yikes, you're gonna need more Tide. When your wine tasting becomes a wine spilling. Yeah, you're gonna need more Tide. Or if your favorite shirt is your kid's favorite napkin. Great, I'm gonna need more Tide. My mom gave me that shirt.
It's a mess out there. Tide Power Pods have 85% more Tide versus Tide Pods.
All right, folks, here we are. The first race of the night. And as you can see right there in that blue lane, we have Mason Funk in Spike. And his opponent in the yellow lane, it's going to be Xavier W in Pirate's Curse. That they both have some pretty unique paints. But yeah, the officials are, looks like they're ready. The officials are going to give them the go now. Tough turn by Xavier right there. Mason Funk with the big lead right now over Pirate's Curse. Spike has a comfortable lead. It's going to be all him if he can just take it nice and easy. Xavier, though, is catching up. Mason Funk. And yeah, Mason Funk is going to get the first win here tonight in Rebels Field. And we have our second pair of drivers here tonight. Sean Romo in the left lane. In that yellow lane, he's going to be piloting Takero Destroyer. And his opponent in that right lane, Fifi Keres in Megabyte. These drivers are ready. You know the drill. They're going to watch for the green L from the official. And they are off. Looks like Fifi Keres may have been sleeping on the line. Usually he leaves early, but in this case, looks like he is leaving late. And this is going to be all Sean Romo. Sean Romo can just take it nice and easy. He's going to have a comfortable win here over Fifi Keres in Megabyte. And Sean Romo, of course, you see he's going to have a 5-second penalty because he did not get his front tires, but Fifi was so far behind that it does not matter. So Sean Romo is going to get that win with some luck, because if Fifi Keres was right behind him, he would have been knocked out. And we have our third race here tonight. John Butler making his way back here in the league. Haven't seen him for quite some time. He's going to be in that blue lane, piloting Gravedigger, and his opponent Ashton Douglas in Captain America, that awesome paint on the zombie truck. Yeah, they're both ready, and now they just need to listen from the go from the official now. And they are off. Ashton Douglas taking it nice and easy on that first turn. It's pretty even so far. Coming down to that first turn. I'm sorry, second turn. Oh, and John Butler needs to catch up. Oh, and John Butler slips up a bit. And folks, we're going to have a bit of an upset here. Captain America, driven by Ashton Douglas, is going to take the win. Unfortunately, knocking out the black and green wrecking machine, driven by John Butler. Alright, folks, now we have the fourth race here tonight. We just seen a pretty major upset, but in that yellow lane, we have Angel Garcia piloting the Shield, and his opponent, Robert O'Neill, in that beautiful Max D paint job. He's going to be in that blue lane. These drivers are going to watch for the green now from the official. Go! Oh, wide turn from Angel Garcia. Looks like he was stuck in second gear. It's going to be all Robert O'Neill taking it really wide. This is going to be all Robert O'Neill if he can just take it comfortably and not get any penalties. Angel is catching up though. But you see right there, Robert O'Neill sliding in that turn. Robert O'Neill is going to take the win over Angel Garcia. Unfortunate loss right there for the Shield. The pretty crazy wreck, but let's get ready for the next race. We have our next race here in that yellow lane in that beautiful Avenger paint scheme. Julian DeShazer and his opponent Chris Ward in the right lane. He's going to be in that blue lane in Black Pearl. Let's see who's going to get the win here tonight. They are off. Avenger taking it nice and easy right there. Coming out of that straightaway. It's pretty easy. I mean, pretty even. I'm sorry. Chris Ward messing up a bit down to that coming out into the stadium. Taking it nice and easy over that berm. Is it going to be Chris Ward here? We'll find out. Oh, and it's going to be Julian DeShazer. You seen right there, Chris Ward crossed the line first, but he ended up getting a 5-second penalty. Totally missing the racing jump with both of those front tires. I know he's probably smacking his steering wheel right now, throwing his controller. He's probably pretty mad. He had it in the bag. But it's going to be Julian DeShazer moving on. All right, John Butler, he had some bad luck in that last race. Ends up making it back because of the way the bracket is. But in that right lane, we have Braden Green in Monster Patrol and his opponent, John Butler, in the black and green wrecking machine in that yellow lane. They're ready now. They're going to listen and watch for the go. They are off. Gravedigger taking it nice and easy. So is Monster Patrol. Gravedigger with the lead right now. Monster Patrol actually absolutely sending it off that jump. Gravedigger still has the lead. He's got it in the bag. If he can just take it nice and easy. And Monster Patrol spins out. It's going to be Gravedigger driven by John Butler. Moving on to that next round. And we have our next race here. We have Omar Camacho. He's going to be in Son of a Digger in that yellow lane. And his opponent, a newcomer to the league, Nick Rylander in Monsterma. He's going to be in that blue lane. So these drivers are going to watch for the go. They are off. Even start. Tight turn by Monster Mutt. Looks like Son of a Digger might have a little bit of a lead right there. But it's pretty even now. This is where it matters over this berm. Oh, and Monster Mutt gets a bit on his side right there. But Son of a Digger looks like he turns a bit too early. But he still has that lead. And indeed, coming close to that finish line, both of the trucks. But it is going to be Omar Camacho in Son of a Digger. All right, folks. Sorry for that. We had some mishaps, but we're back now with the final race of that first round, and we have a bye run, unfortunately. But Trevor Goldberg is gonna watch for the green now in Hot Wheels Firestorm in that blue lane. And here goes Trevor, making his way onto that track. See if he can take that turn comfortably, and he does. Trevor drives really calm and collected. Keeps himself together at all times. But tomorrow it's going to be exciting what he can do on the freestyle track, and that's going to be a nice smooth pass for Trevor right there. But yeah, like we now enter the second round of racing here tonight. We've got our last 8 drivers. And in the yellow lane, we have Sean Romo into Carol Destroyer. And his opponent, Mason Funk, in Spike. You know, these two used to have an old rivalry, always going back and forth with each other. But let's see who's going to get that win here tonight. And they are off. Oh, Takara Destroyer may have flipped or something in that first turn, getting out of the pits. I don't see his truck anywhere. He may have flipped. The nerves may have got to him. It's going to be all Mason Funk here. Oh, shit. What the hell happened? I'm sorry about that. Oh, my God.
It's the calm before the storm. You can feel it getting closer. The signs are tattered and torn. Darkness fills the skies. So keep your head from going under. And try to find shallow water. Can't you see that something has to change before it's too late?
And our next pair, we have Ashton Douglas in the Captain America Zombie paint scheme. He's going to be in that yellow lane. And his opponent, Robert O'Neill, in Max D in that blue lane. These drivers are ready. Here they go. You see Robert O'Neill taking that turn beautifully. Coming down to that first turn. And Robert O'Neill has a lead. Oh, and he needs to be careful right there. He still has a lead. Oh, but this may hurt him. It may not. Zombie messed up. He was in the lead, but he messed up. Oh, and that is going to be close. But Zombie crossed the line first, but we're going to need to go back to the replay, see if there were any penalties. That was the closest race of the night so far. And folks, we had to watch that replay of the last race. But indeed, it was an unfortunate loss for Max D, driven by Robert O'Neill. Zombie just barely got that win over Max D. So Ashton Douglas and Zombie is going to be moving on to that semifinal round. And coming up next, we have in the yellow lane, Julian DeShazer in that beautiful Avenger truck, taking on John Butler in the black and green wrecking machine. Both of these guys are veterans of the league. They've been here, I think, almost every season. So let's see who can take this win and move on to the next round. They are off. Oh, it looks like Avenger may have had some problems right there coming out of the pits, but he's back. It's going to be all Gravedigger if he can just take it nice and easy, which it looks like he is. Remember, there are 5-second penalties, so you don't want to miss that final racing lane. And it is going to be Gravedigger moving on to that next round. Alright folks, we have our last race here in the second round. who will be taking on John Butler in that semifinal round. I'm sorry about that. We have Omar Camacho in the left lane, in that yellow lane, driving Son of a Digger, and his opponent Trevor Goldberg in that blue lane in that beautiful Hot Wheels Firestorm body. Now these drivers are going to watch for the green. And they are off. Trevor having some issues right there, right out of the start. Taking it. Oh, beautiful turn by Trevor. He's really trying to catch up. But looks like Son of a Digger is just too quick. He's just swinging it in those turns as Son of a Digger does. And it is going to be Son of a Digger moving on. And we enter the semifinal round here tonight in beautiful Rebels Field for this World Finals 4 here in the Monster Energy League. Folks, we will be having a brand new first time World Finals winner here in the Monster Energy League. None of these guys who remain in the bracket have ever won a racing championship here in the Monster Energy League. We will be crowning a new champion. But without further ado, let's get this first semifinal race kicked off. They're going to watch the green from the officials now. And they are off. It's going to be a close race. That's what I'm predicting. Looks like Mason Funk. Actually, it's dead even right now. Mason Funk with a tighter turn. He has the lead. He just needs a... Oh no! Mason Funk needs to catch up. It's pretty even though. Oh, and Zombie spins out. It's going to be Mason Funk and Spike moving on to that final round.
How do you know if you're ready to join the Air National Guard? Well, you're probably already halfway there. Whether you're interested in the world's most advanced aircraft, love careers with high intensity, or just want to become the best version of yourself, the Air National Guard gives you the freedom to choose the career field you want while remaining close to home, full or part-time. Click or tap now to get a playlist that'll help take your skill set to the next level and find out how you can serve your way in the Air National Guard.
Alright, folks, we have our final pairing here in that semifinal round. Who will be taking on Mason Funk in that final championship race here in the World Finals? Will it be Omar Camacho and the Son of a Digger in that yellow lane, or will it be John Butler in the black and green wrecking machine? We'll find out right now. Go! And they are off. Pretty even so far. Omar taking it wide, but he has a lead. Omar's looking quick tonight. And that that final turn, and it is going to be Omar Camacho. Moving on to that final round, he will be facing Mason Funk in Spike. And folks, here we are, the last and final race of the evening here in the World Finals 4. We have two new finalists in our history of the league. For the first time, we will be crowning a new world champion. That is pretty exciting. I don't know who it is going to be. Is it going to be Omar Camacho in that left lane in Son of a Digger? Or is it going to be Mason Funk in that right lane piloting Spike? We're going to find out right now. These drivers are going to get ready to listen for the go. Here we go, final race of the night. Who's going to be the next world champion here in MEL? Oh man, who is it going to be? Oh, and Omar's taking it wide. He almost hits that wall. Oh man. This is going to come down to this final turn. Who's going to take the better turn? Omar messes up. And it's going to be Mason Funk, your new world champion here in the racing competition. Very close race. He just beat him by about a half a tire. If you're Omar, you can't be upset. But guys, we have a new world champion. For the first time in our league, we have a new racing champion. And it is Mason Funk. You know, our other two world champions, our other three, Zach Antizana. I myself have won the prior two, and now we have Mason Funk, your new racing world champion here in Monster Energy League. That was a close race. I thought Omar was going to catch up, honestly. But at the end, you know, Mason Funk just had that brace. He beat him seriously about half a tire. You can't be upset if you're Omar, but man, that was close. What a competition, what a night. But folks, we are not done yet. We still have the best trick competition.
tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el sol. El mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis copas, aguardiente es lo mejor.
Alright, folks, here we're going to start with the best trick competition. First truck up is Robert O'Neill in Max D. Let's see what Robert can do here tonight. We had an encore planned, but unfortunately, the trucks were not starting. We had some issues, but we're going to go ahead and get started with the best trick competition. Let's see what Arjon could do. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what he could do. In fact, it's going to be interesting. Oh, he sends it. Oh, okay. I thought he was just going to send it, but it looks like he's walking it back, moonwalking it. And that is going to be your first move here tonight, your first competitor here in the best trick competition. Give it up for Robert O'Neill in Max D. The scores are now in for Robert O'Neill and Max D, and it is going to be a 15.6 out of 20. And coming up next, we have Braden Green in Monster Patrol. Let's see what Braden can do. You know, I really wish I was driving on this track. I've been eyeing something that I'm not sure any of the other drivers are taking into account, but let's see if anybody can do it. Remember, guys, this is the best trick competition. You can do anything you like. Here we go. Oh! Can he bring it back over? And that is gonna do it for Braden Green in Monster Patrol. I think he was gonna try to bring it into a backflip right there off of that center step up, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do it. We'll get these scores in right now. And coming up next for the best trick competition, Takaro Destroyer. Let's see what he can do. Remember, the score to beat is a 15.6 put up by Max D. I repeat, a 15.6 is the score to beat. See what Shauna's going to do. I think he's just going for whatever. I don't think he's even practiced yet, but we'll see. And I think that is going to do it for Sean Romo and Takaro Destroyer for your best trick competition. Give it up for Sean Romo. And the score was a 9.3 for Takaro Destroyer. Coming up next, we have Angel Garcia in the Shield. Let's see what Angel can bring to the table. Let's see what he can do. And you see someone's on the track. They need to get off of the track right there in the red shirt. I'm not sure who that is, but if it's you, please up. And they ran off. They must have got scared. Let's see what Angel can do. Remember, it is best trick, so these guys have no limits as to what they can do. Just can't go flying out into the crowd, anything crazy like that. But let's see what Angel's gonna do. He might be lining up for that. He might be going for a double backflip. Who knows? Or a forward momentum backflip. We'll find out right here. Oh! Oh, and he lands it. That was a reverse, almost like a reverse tail whip, reverse corkscrew, something like that. Give it up for Angel Garcia in the Shield. Scores are now in for Angel Garcia, and it is going to be a 12.7 for Angel Garcia. The score is a 15.6, the score to beat, put up by Robert O'Neill in Max D. Here comes Trevor Goldberg. I repeat, the score for Angel Garcia and the Shield is a 12.8. The score to beat is still a 15.6. Let's see what Trevor Goldberg can do here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Looks like he's gonna. Oh, and he's gonna get a forward momentum backflip. Gonna let that slide. Combos it into it. Oh, and there we have it, folks. Give it up for Trevor Goldberg in Hot Wheels Firestorm. I know these drivers, it's pretty exciting at the World Finals because we're done with day one, and then you still remember, oh, we still have another day tomorrow. These drivers are going to come back, and it's going to be the pinnacle of the entire event, freestyle. And on top of that, we also have some Gravedigger kart racing for the first time ever. And we're going to crown a new champion, a new Gravedigger kart racing champion. It's going to be interesting to see who can take on the course, that new course, and see who can tackle it and get crowned with the new championship. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get Trevor's scores locked in. And the scores for Trevor Goldberg is going to be a 13.9, enough to put him in second place. And folks, here we have Fifi K-Rez coming out. Let's see what Fifi can bring here in the best trick competition. Holy cow, why is he going so fast? What the hell? Oh my god, he is moving fast. I don't know what's going on. He's looking like a Roblox truck moving that fast. My god, he may have thrown his truck into a time lapse or something. Yeah, I think he did, but he is moving fast. And oh, what? Can he bring it back over? Oh, and that is gonna do it for Fifi K-Rez. Try to give him a bit of time to save it, but unfortunately he cannot save it. And the score for Fifi K-Rez is an 11.7. I repeat, an 11.7 for Fifi K-Rez in Megabyte. And coming up next, we have Ashton Douglas in Zombie Cap Dead America. Made it pretty far in racing, just lost by half a tire. He had a good run in racing. Let's see what he can do here tonight. He's one of the most composed drivers in the league. despite not driving as much. But yeah, let's see what he can do. Again, none of these drivers have hit what I've been eyeing, or what I made the track specifically for. So he's gonna combo it up. Oh, can he get into a little wheelie right there? Oh, and that is gonna do it right there for Ashton Douglas in Zombie. Once again, these drivers, I made an obstacle on this track for a specific move, and nobody has hit it so far. So, it's going to be interesting to see if anybody is going to hit it. So, Zombie is going to get a score of a 13.9. I repeat, a 13.9 for Zombie in Ashton Douglas.
Tide Power Pods have 85% more Tide.
Who needs that much more Tide?
Well, when giving your muddy dog a bath turns into you getting a mud shower, yikes, you're gonna need more Tide. When your wine tasting becomes a wine spilling, yeah, you're gonna need more Tide. Or if your favorite shirt is your kid's favorite napkin, great, I'm gonna need more Tide. My mom gave me that shirt.
It's a mess out there. Tide Power Pods have 8.
Alright, coming up next, we have Xavier W. in that awesome Pirates Curse paint. Looks pretty cool, to be honest. Let's see what he can do here. A newcomer to the league. Ended up getting knocked out in that first round against Mason, which you can't knock yourself for that. It is Mason. But here we go. Oh! Oh, that was awesome. I don't know what you call that. I thought he was just going to go for a forward momentum backflip. Looks like he hit the rear steer. Try to rotate his truck mid-air. But the scores are coming in. Let's see what the scores are going to be for Xavier and Pirates Curse. And the scores for Xavier and Pirates Curse is going to be a 14.6. That's going to throw him in second place here tonight in the best trick competition. And here next we have Nick Rylander, a newcomer to the league, his first time competing out in that beautiful monster mutt. Let's see what Nick can do here. Here we go. Oh, looks like he's gonna. Oh, hard hit right there on that front end. Can he bring it into? Oh, he's walking it on that side. Oh no. Oh, and that is gonna do it for Nick Rylander in Monster Mud. Scores are coming in for Nick Rylander in Monster Mud. It's gonna be a 12.3. Give it up for Nick Rylander in Monster Mud. Once again, guys, we will be crowning another first time world champion here tonight. Unless Mason Funk wins it. I'm sorry, I said may have said the F word. But unless Mason Funk wins it, we are gonna have a new world champion here for the first time in this league. But coming up next, we have Julian DeShazer in Avenger. As he comes out onto the track in that beautiful Avenger paint scheme. See what Avenger Julian DeShazer can do here. It's going to be interesting. Oh, see what he can do here. It's like he was just trying to crush the dirt mound. Let's see what Julian is gonna do for us viewers. Here we go. Oh! And he combos it. And folks, that is gonna do it for Avenger. Driven by Julian DeShazer. That was awesome. That was a perfect, beautiful rotation. Man, it's gonna. If I were Arjon, I would be nervous. It's gonna be. I don't know. The scores are coming in right now, though. The scores are now in for Julian DeShazer and Avenger. The score to beat is a 15.6 and has been held since all the way since the start. And the score for Avenger is a 15.8, which means your new leader here tonight in the best trick competition is Julian DeShazer in Avenger. All right, folks, we have the next truck here in the best trick competition. Remember, the score to beat is a 15.8 put up by Julian DeShazer, the veteran here in the league. We only have 4 trucks left. Let's see what Chris Ward, another veteran in the league, let's see what he can do in that beautiful black pearl body. Oh, nice. Nice. Combos it up. Oh, that is gonna do it, folks, for Chris Ward in the Black Pearl.
It's the calm before the storm. You can feel it getting closer. The sun
And the scores are now in for Chris Ward in the Black Pearl. He is gonna get a 14.6. Here we have Omar Camacho, the runner-up in the racing competition tonight. Omar had a very good run in racing, just barely losing it to Mason Funk and Spike. Omar is one of the better skilled drivers in the league. Let's see what he has planned. I don't. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see what he could do. Oh, so he's gonna send it, kind of like what we see Arjan do. Oh, and he gets some huge air. Oh, what in the world was that? Give it up, guys, for Omar Camacho and Son of a Digger. The score for Omar Camacho is going to be a 15.7. Not enough to take the lead, but enough to throw him in second place. Give it up for Omar Camacho and Son of a Digger. All right, up next we have John Butler. Can somebody ping Mason? Tell him to join call. Tell him he's up next after John Butler. Oh shoot. Sorry about that, guys. Score for Omar Camacho is a 15.7. The score to beat is still a 15.8, put it by Julian DeShazer, which I'm going to be honest, it's going to be really hard to beat it. He laid down a beautiful flip, perfectly executed. And yeah, we're going to get ready for our next truck here. John Butler driving the black and green wrecking machine Gravedigger. And he's good to go whenever. As he's coming out, looks like he's coming out. Oh! Alright. Oh, can he bring it back over? And he does. Oh man, this... What else can he do? Comboing it up. Man, if I were Julian, I'd be pretty nervous. This is really good right here. Oh no. Oh, and folks, that is gonna do it for John Butler in Gravedigger. And guys, a score to beat. Again, it is a 15.8. And it was a beautiful, solid run by Julian. Both these guys are veterans. The score for John Butler, throwing him in second place, is going to be a 15.75. Throwing John Butler in second place. That was tough to score. You know, next season we're probably going to have to implement multiple judges, because in situations like this, it just gets really tough. That was hard to judge. But we have one truck left. But John Butler, if he's going to show up tomorrow, I know he's going to throw down. And if I were him, I would. I know John Butler's probably Gonna be one of those guys who might take a first time world championship in either freestyle or the Gravedigger kart racing. But I'm coming up next. Last truck up, Spike driven by Mason Funk. Again, guys, tomorrow we still have freestyle and the Gravedigger kart racing championships. Two winners will be crowned tomorrow, just like today. But last truck up is Mason Funk in Spike, if he can get spawned in. Mason Funk is the last truck up here for the best trick competition. The score to beat is still a 15.8 by Julian DeShazer. Another veteran here in the league. He's been here every season. Has never won a world championship. Mason has finally got his crown tonight, taking that racing victory. We'll see, folks. We're either going to get a double down or we're going to get another. We're going to crown another first-time world champ here in the Monster Energy League. Oh, folks, and that is gonna do it for Mason Funk in Spike. Now we're gonna wait the scores for Mason Funk and Spike.
Let's talk about your sobriety. From the executive producer of Girls, the freeform hit comedy returns. You were right. 3 best words.
And the scores are now in for Mason Funk. Our last truck out here. And it is going to be a 12.9, which means your best trick competition winner here in the World Finals is going to be Julian DeShazer in Avenger. Julian DeShazer taking that first time championship win here in the Monster Energy. We're going to get the cameras on him right now. Julian DeShazer. You see him right there, that beautiful Avenger body. We have crowned 2 new world champions here tonight for the first time. Mason Funk and Spike taking that racing victory, and Julian DeShazer with that beautiful cross. I don't even know what you call it. We might need to find a name for it as he's stuck right there. Julian DeShazer taking that best trick competition. Both of these drivers are going to add a world championship title to their name. Give it up for Julian DeShazer for winning the best trick competition here in Rebelsfield. And guys, again, tomorrow, either tonight, I'm going to reveal the freestyle track and the Gravedigger Racing track. Yeah, probably tonight I'll reveal it if I'm not too tired. But yeah, we have another day tomorrow. A new track, completely different than racing. It's going to be interesting. I've been waiting to show you guys the freestyle track for a long time. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Don't worry, it's not a track killer. It's not cluttered like World Finals 15. It's not cluttered. It's simple. It's nice. It's clean, refreshing. It's going to be fun. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. We'll start off with tomorrow we're going to start off with the Gravedigger kart racing, and then we're going to head to the freestyle competition. So thanks for everybody coming out tonight. Congratulations to Mason Funk in Spike finally getting that racing world championship, and then Julian DeShazer also finally getting that world the best trick world championship. Both of these guys first time winners here in World Finals 4. It's pretty refreshing to see some new winners. It's been a good day one. Thank you for everybody coming out tonight, competing, viewing, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2 freestyle and racing, mini kart racing here in Monster Energy League World Finals 4. But before that, we have a little special treat for you guys. I believe we got a little encore planned. We'll see if they come out. We'll see right now. Alright folks, we are waiting for these drivers to get their trucks sorted out for the encore. We've got a little special encore coming up for you guys in just a second. Here we have an encore by Sean Romo and Angel Garcia. Oh. I see Aztec right there on the track. Not sure what happened to Takero. He may have had some issues, which I think he did. A little south of the border encore for you guys.
Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. El mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis copas, aguardiente es lo mejor. También el tequila blanco con su sal de la sabor. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón.
Sorry about that, guys. These guys are all over the place. But finally, we have Takero coming out, joining his teammate in Aztec Revenge. All right, folks, that is going to end the first day here in World Finals. Sorry about that encore. They had some issues going on, but we had a good night here in Rebels Field. Congrats to the first timers gaining their first World Championships. Julian DeShazer and Mason Funk can now call themselves Monster Energy League World Champions. So congrats to them. Congrats to everybody who competed out tonight. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.